Good morning. Welcome to today's reading of the Open Heaven Devotional. On this day, being Thursday, the 11th day in the month of July 2024. The topic is the law of rest. The memory verse is taken from the book of Hebrews chapter 4 verse 10. For he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works, as God did from his. The Bible text is taken from the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 8 to 11. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. The message. After creation, God rested on the seventh day. How is it that the Almighty, all-powerful God needed to rest? He did not need to rest. He can never be tired. If he had been tired, then he would have been tired at least once in all the thousands of years since the earth was made. Psalm chapter 121 verse 4 says that he never sleeps nor slumbers. Therefore, resting on the seventh day was not for him but for us. He was establishing a law that we should follow for our own good, the law of rest, according to Exodus chapter 34 verse 21. The law of rest is to be applied to your land, animals, and staff. You must not let your staff work for 7 days a week. They must have at least 1 day to rest and be refreshed, as said in the book of Exodus chapter 23 verse 12. This is important for them to be productive the next week. Also, you will get the best out of your farmland if you leave it to rest for 1 year every 7 years, as said in the book of Leviticus chapter 25 verse 4. It is a law that will increase your productivity greatly. If you think that working for 7 days will bring more productivity than working for 6 days every week, you are wrong. There is a fast food restaurant in the United States of America that works for only 6 days and is closed on Sundays. That restaurant is one of the fastest growing fast food restaurants in the world. Resting for 1 day every week greatly improves your productivity as opposed to working for 7 days a week. Working continuously without rest will damage an individual's health. Many people have died because they did not rest as they ought to. Going against this law can bring great danger to your fellows' health and life. I was telling one of my sons about this law of rest, and he looked at me in a funny way, as if to say, Do you rest? I told him that I rest, even though he may not know it. I wouldn't be this productive if I don't rest. In fact, there are periods in the year when I don't go anywhere. I just stay in a quiet place to rest. My body will no longer be useful to God if I damage it just because I am so zealous about the ministry that I disregard the law of rest. Today's key point is: work hard, but make sure you take out time to rest so you do not wear out your body. Do not wear out your body. This Open Heaven devotional is written by our Father in the Lord, Pst E.A Adeboye. God bless you as you rest.